What's up guys, Viz here, and today we're in a new game called Pet Odyssey. Now this is the sequel of Pet World, and today we are going to be checking it out. Now I did go ahead and stream the game on release, so if you guys want to check that out, it'll be up in the top right corner right now. But we pretty much just went through the entire game free to play, and I will still prove to you guys that I am free to play. But again, we are going to go ahead and check out the game in this video. So as you guys can tell, all the UI is here. We have the items here with our pet inventory, we have items, we have magical pins, we have upgrade orbs, we have elixir of singularity. Like, there's a ton to the game. Then of course we have potion, we have eggs here as well, currency, which is actually kind of cool. You can see like how much coins you actually have like in your inventory. And then there's also upgrade slots as well. And again, we will kind of like cover everything in depth as we go. But as you guys can see with the upgrades here, we actually have extra pet equip slots, extra egg hatch slots, star boost, coin boost, and luck boost. So you can pretty much see exactly what you're getting. And of course, all the boosts are here as well, and they even tell you what is giving what. So there are shrines in the game, upgrades, potions, and group perks in order to boost up your totals percent, and it tells you the percent there as well that you currently have for stars, coin, luck, and hatch speed, which again is absolutely insane. Now this is the spawn area. It does look very similar to Pet World. There are even global events here as well. Every 30 minutes there is a new event, which the current event right now is double coins. Then inside of area 1, if you go to the left here, we have the first shrine here. And how shrines work is you have to have a certain amount of stars and you have to purchase the shrine first. And then once you unlock that, there are actually shrine upgrades as well. And there's a shrine in every single world. And on release, there is currently 8 areas in the game. So there are 8 different shrines to grind and max out. Now right over here is an upgrade orb as well. You basically come over here and you just purchase out a ton of upgrades. So as you guys can tell, we are going for stars because stars is the currency to unlock upgrades and shrines. So we have pretty much just bought out all the stars for this one, and then I believe the stock is 8 for every single one, and then you can buy these out as well, and they give you plus 5% of whatever it is that is going to be modifying. Then if we head over to area 2 here, we can go ahead and see this is area 2. Again, pretty similar to Pet World, but right here is the next shrine, and of course we are slowly just upgrading everything as we go. So the next main feature is actually in World 3 here, which inside of World 3, we have the next upgrade orb, and there are only 2. It's the blue one at spawn, and then the purple one right here, which is in Area 3. So this is the second one right here, and again, we have maxed out the stars boost, and that is the only thing that we have upgraded. Now, the next main feature is inside of Area 5, which is where we get our first AFK world. Now, inside of here, you can go into the Spellbound Temple, which is an AFK zone, walk into here, and then your pets will literally just auto farm stars for you. So as you guys can tell, we're in here now and we are just gaining stars kind of like crazy right now. Of course, we do have an insane star boost. We have plus 461% right now, which we can actually get higher if I used the max tier potions, but I am currently not using that. So we're going to go ahead and go over to area 6 now, and here is the merchant. So if we go over here to the right, we have a little like market area, and then if you go to the merchant here, which is the shop, we can actually go in here and spend our star currency with this little wizard pet right here, and there you guys go. So we have 8 different slots with different things, and of course it takes star currency, which explains why we are using or maxing out our star boost. So that is the merchant right there, and then next up we are going to go to area 8 and show off the last world. Now again, a reminder, in every single area there is a shrine, so make sure you guys are upgrading whatever you need to upgrade. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some luck here, and that is it. Let's actually go ahead and buy hatch speed as well. So there we go. That is kind of like how the upgrade system works. Now inside the last area there is a second AFK zone, and this is going to be where the best egg is in the game currently. So the crystal cave is an AFK zone. We can walk in here just like area 5, but in here we have coins and we have stars as well. And as you guys can see, everyone is piled up right here. And here is the egg. So now I guess I'm going to go ahead and cover kind of like the best pets in the game. Let's go ahead and go to items. Let's go ahead and go to pets. And every single pet, you can get a normal version. You can get an alt version, which I believe alt stands for alternative art. And then we even have EV, which is evolved variants. So basically alt is like golden and evolved is like rainbow, is pretty much how that works. But this is currently my pet team. We actually have gotten 3 of the Celestials, which are considered the best pet in the egg, but of course they are just normal variants. Now with the Elixir of Singularity here, you can equip these to a pet and then you can allow them to level up. So as you guys can see, the first 5 pets here are currently Singularity, which means that they can level up. So they're getting plus 36% strength right now because this one is level 36. So basically per level they get 1% strength, and that is how to level up pets. Now real quick guys, I do want to show off the exclusive shop here. There is exclusive eggs and pets here. There's also an infinity pack, a starter pack as well, and then you have a ton of game passes. Now as you guys can see at the beginning of the video, I did say I was going to prove to you guys that I am free to play. I am still free to play in the game, and I am pretty sure that I am going to stay free to play. So that is all that right there. Now with all the UIs as well, there are boosts here. You can become a group member and get plus 10% luck. If you have Roblox Premium, you get plus 15% more luck. And if you follow Isaac Dev on Roblox, you get some goodies as well. Now inside the settings here, you have UI scale, so you can actually scale up your UI or even lower it, which is really unique. There's also music, sound effects, which I'm actually going to go ahead and lower a little bit, and then a ton of other settings as well. So you can also sign pets with the magic pencil. You basically just use it and you walk up to somebody's equipped pets, and then it will like ask them if they can sign the pet, and then you go ahead and click yes or no. So that is how that works. Then there's also rankings here, which is basically the leaderboards. So if we go all the way up to the top, number 1 for egg hatch is currently 388,000, which is a lot. And then if we go to pickups, we have 550,000 as well. So if we go into my index here, this is where you view your stats. So time played 22 hours, eggs hatched 46,000, pickups collected, I think that is like 204,000, maybe 300,000, I'm not sure. And then orbs collected 3.1 million. Now the reason I went over that before the stats page here is because if we click stats here, this is global stats. So how this works is literally the entire game stats is here. So the total time played here, I believe, is 3 weeks. I may be wrong, but total eggs hatched already is almost 70 million. Offline eggs is 12 million. Orbs collected is 2.5 million. So all this is insane. You guys can see that. And already secrets hatched, there has been 7 total hatched, which is pretty cool. Now, I guess another feature that I have kind of forgot to cover, I haven't used this myself, but it is offline hatching. So if we walk up to the egg here, let's say we want to offline hatch this egg, you have a maximum of 100,000 eggs, and you can hatch eggs while you're away. And offline hatching is slower, but Game Pass slots boost your rate. So all you would do here is click select for the egg, and then you would click hatching disabled here, which would enable it, and then the next time you log off, this will be selected, and that's what will be hatching. Now, I would think that you have a 100,000 eggs cap before you have to relog and then like reset that cap, but I'm not exactly sure how it works. But that is offline hatching. There is no auto rejoin in the game yet, and they may not add it because they have the offline feature. Now there are free playtime gifts, which gives you a decent amount of coins and stars, and then you also have a chance at getting a gift egg, which would result in some sort of pet. So that is pretty cool right there. And I believe besides the index and alt pets and evolved pets, that is pretty much everything in the game. And I guess besides the season pass, which we have already completed the free version of the season pass, and of course I do not have premium. So that is pretty much everything in the game. And again, if you guys have not watched my live stream where we actually went through the entire game and played, I believe we played for 3 hours grinding it out. If you guys want to check that out, please make sure to do so. It will be linked in the description. Now, if you guys do want to see more of Pet Odyssey, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.